In this video, I'll show you how to create better thumbnails for your YouTube videos without using Photoshop. Hey guys, welcome to a new video. And if you are a YouTube content creator, you know the immense importance of great thumbnails. And in the past, making thumbnails was a really complex and expensive process. You had to use softwares like Photoshop or Illustrator. But nowadays, in the past few years, it has become really simple. So in this video, I'll show you how I make my own thumbnails like this, which are really simple to make, doesn't take much time, and it's completely free to make using online software. In this video, I'll talk about two softwares that I use side by side, Removebg and Canva. You can do everything on Canva if you want to, but in that case, you need to get Canva Pro. But if you want to do it completely for free, you can use Canva with Remove.bg. In case of Canva, you have all the design elements, and Remove.bg you use to remove the background from the photo that you want to use for your thumbnails. So I'll break it down in 3 simple, easy steps so that you can make thumbnails in, I think, less than 10 minutes. It's really simple. But let me in the comments below if you think thumbnails are really hard to make. For me, when I started off, I thought thumbnails were really hard to make. But as I learned different softwares and I saw this kind of online platforms like Canva, I realized it's pretty simple. It doesn't take much time. So watch on. The first step is to take the photo you want to use in the thumbnail. Make sure to use different expressions that you want to use in the thumbnail, like pointing to the right, left, or pointing to both sides. But remember to have a distinction between the foreground and the background, because in the edit, we will be removing the background from the image. The next step is to remove the background from your image, and as you can see, we are inside here the website remove.bg, and it's really simple. As you can see, just drag and drop. So I'll go ahead, and this is the image that I took. So I'll drag it on the website, and it will literally take seconds. So it analyzes the image and the AI does its work, and as you can see, within seconds we have an image where the background is gone. So it's really easy to do this in remove.bg. I highly recommend it, but there's a catch. If you want to download the full image high quality, it costs credits, so you have to pay for it. But if you want to download a low quality image, you can do that. So the thing is, in thumbnails, you don't need high quality images because it's gonna be small when people view it on their phones or on the laptop. So in that case, you don't need the high resolution. You can only go ahead and use this because that will also bring out great results. On to step 3. So step 3 is to bring all the elements together. So the logo you want for the video and your photo. So I have the logos I want: Canva logo, remove.bg logo, and my image with the background removed. So we bring all that together into Canva. So before I show you how I make the thumbnails, let's look at Canva's overall homepage. When you go to canva.com and make your account, you will find that they have all kinds of different templates for different kinds of design you want to make, from Instagram posts, blog banners, logos. They have tons of different pre-built templates, and it's amazing. If you want to do those stuff, Canva is great for that too, and it's completely free. But we are here for YouTube thumbnails. So as you can see, if you go to YouTube thumbnails, and you will find that they already have a bunch of pre-built templates. And the great thing about this is this will give you a ton of ideas to work on. I'm not saying copy those, but when you see these thumbnails, you will have something to start off with and not a blank page like this. And as you can see, I have created all my thumbnails on this YouTube channel completely on Canva. Everything you see, I created here, and I do it pretty simple, but you can do a lot of complex things on Canva. As you can see, the templates, they're really beautiful. But let's go to the thumbnail you want to create for this video, which is this one. So the first thing you want to do is import everything. So you can upload the files that you want here, and photos, you can get free stock photos. You have different elements. You can use icons for your thumbnails. You can obviously put text, and you have different backgrounds. So first, let's import the photo. So this is the photo I want to use for the thumbnail, and I want to put the icons of the 2 softwares I'm recommending here so that they stand out. So in case of background, you can do different things. You can change the color of the background the way you want. You can use patterns for the background if you want to create something that goes with your channel. But In my case, I just used the basic white background because that's the vibe from my channel. That's how I do it on this channel. So we go put it back to white, and next up we want to put the logos. So when you put the logos, what I want to do is, I like symmetry. I want to have them both in the same shape. So I'll crop the Removebg logo, and there you go. It's pretty easy. So I put one here and one on the right. So the image, I want to make it a bit smaller, and I want to have the logo standing out, maybe a bit smaller. Okay, next up, a lot of people, what they try to do is put an outline behind the image, and you can do that also here. So what I'll do is duplicate this image. So there's two of me, and then you go to effects, and you have tons of effects that you can use on your photos. So you can look through this, but the one that I want to use is duotone, and you go to, as you can see, it's all orange, but I want to put it to red. And okay, so now it's kind of the way I want it to be, but obviously we're going to put it to the back, and we are going to make it a tad bit bigger. So you can move it around with your keyboard, and there you go, you have an outline. And you can put different filters on the outline if you want to, but what we're going to do is put a bit of blur. If you put a bit of blur, it seems like it's glowing, and when you put it in the thumbnail, when it's small, I think it pops out, the image will pop out. And the last thing, we're almost done. So as you can see, it's really simple. You put your text. So for this video, it's create better thumbnails. But as you can see, there's a lot of different fonts, styles that you can use from their pre-built templates, but also you can use fonts from here. And if you can use Canva Pro, you can upload your own fonts. For me, I tend to use League Gothic for all my thumbnails. I try to keep it consistent. So now I have the text, and as you can see, it's done. This is the thumbnail that you saw on the video, and we just created it within, I think, less than 5 minutes. And one extra tip that I want to show you is, after you download, so you go to this website called thumbsup.tv, and if you go to the website and you put your thumbnail, and the title for this video is create better thumbnails without Photoshop, for example. And if you do that, as you can see how your thumbnail will look in different sizes from your channel page to your home. And as you can see, the image pops out thanks to having that background. You can make it look a bit better, but we did it fast so that I could show you how to create it. And the text, you can read it, it's clear. So that's about it. Thanks for watching the video. I hope this video brings you some value and helps you create better thumbnails for your videos. If it did, leave a like, and also comment below what you use to make your own YouTube thumbnails. I would love to know different softwares. I'm always eager to learn. And this was the first tutorial on the channel. I'll be making more tutorials, software tutorials, so let me know what you want to watch on the channel. But if you're starting off your YouTube journey and you want to build your YouTube setup, I made this video where I talk about basics of building a YouTube setup. You don't need to do a lot to make a good setup for your YouTube. Watch that video where I break it down, make it really simple, and I'll see you in that video.